boys and girls, my name is Mrs. Messina, and it's that wonderful time of the year again where everything is painted with white with snow, and we are blasting Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. So today we are going to be using lots of art materials to make our 3D icicles. For this project you will need construction paper, crayons or color pencils, scissors, glue, and markers. And if you have any other craft supplies to make your artwork super shiny, to give you that winter wonderland feeling, you can use aluminum foil, you can use beads, you can use glitter, you can definitely use that. So let's get started. The one thing when we do this project is craftsmanship, meaning neatness, and making sure that we are following the color challenge. So with our color challenge, you can see that we have a highlight that goes in the middle. See how it follows through? And if you look, we have darker values and lighter values. The reason why we're using value for this project is to make our icicles look 3D. All right, let's get started. I'm going to be using a marker so that way you can see better, but I want you to use a pencil just in case you make an oops. We are going to be using our paper side to side or horizontal. First thing that we're going to do, we're going to have 3 fingers, and we're going to put a dot on one end and a dot on the other at the very bottom. We want to make sure our dots are not super big. Then we're going to make the point of our icicle. We want to make sure that it's not super short. We don't want to be cheating ourselves with this project. Maybe a little bit past the middle. And we are just going to make a upside down V. Now with this project, I had some students that made like a little curl at the end, but again, we want to still make sure it looks like a icicle instead of like a Hershey's Kiss. Now, we are going to connect our V to our dots. When we do that, we are going to be using a hilly line. But before you do that, watch first. We want to make sure our hilly line is big. Because if we make it like this, you're not going to have even lines, and then it's going to end up looking super sharp. So we're going to do that. Alright, so right now we have our icicle. Now we are going to be making all the groups. When we make the grooves, we want to make sure that we are going in a swoop. If it ends up looking like a straight diagonal line, you're not going to get that 3D effect. So we're going to do a finger or 2 finger space, and we're going to make a swoop going down, almost like you're making a happy face. We want to make sure that our swoop is going on a diagonal a bit, and again, we're making sure the lines connect. After that, you're going to do 2 finger space, dot, and you're going to keep on doing that process again until you have at least 5. If you have room for more, you can definitely do that. Now, if you don't have enough room on your paper, I had students that decided to flip your paper over to fit everything. And when you do your icicles, you can measure out different sizes, okay? That way it could take up more space and also make your artwork look interesting. After that, you are going to trace your icicles with any color marker. For this one I did blue. I had other students that did rainbow. I had students that flipped their colors around, and I had students that did all black. Also, if you did ever win a silver Sharpie, you can definitely use that as well. Now, the coloring part. If you are in my classroom, you will be getting a cheat sheet that will be passed out, or you could check it out on the bottom of your Google Classroom. So with this project, we want to make sure that we are coloring side to side and not up and down. I'm going to be showing you 2 different techniques. One way is to use 2 colors. Now when we pick 2 colors, it has to be one type of hue or color, but the light version and dark version of it. So if I chose green, I'm not going to choose red. So I would choose like light green. With this project, we want to make sure the highlight or the glistening of the icicle is going down through. So you're going to pick a spot to start with. You're first going to take your green crayon and you are going to color side to side hard. And again, you do not have to choose green, any dark color, okay? And if you did the Pac-Man project with me, it's kind of like the same idea. So again, we're pressing hard, side to side, and we want to make sure that there is no straight line. If you look right here, it's very fuzzy looking. Next, I'm not going to choose pink, I'm not going to choose blue, I'm going to find a color that's the same type of family, but lighter. So then, I'm just going to color side to side, and you want to make sure this lighter color goes in your dark color a little bit. Again, I don't see any straight lines. So as you see, and it especially looks cooler from far away, you see the highlight, the lighter shade, and the darker shade. Now what you can do, you can make this all one color, or I had students in the past that did a different color. So right here would be their dark blue, right there would be their light blue. Alright? Like how this example is. Now, if you would like to just do one color, I'm going to try, let's see. Let's do something different. Let's do black. So, with our one color technique, again, figure out what one is easiest for you. You're going to go first, remember the highlighting color, which is going to be white. You're going to take that one color and you're going to press hard side to side on the edges. And if you end up coloring outside of the line, that's alright. We're going to be later cutting this. So, as you can see, we have the darker value. Then, you're going to take that same color and you're going to color very lightly on the sides right next to it, making sure that you still have that white in the middle. So, if you look now, we have our darkest black, and then you have, it kind of looks like a gray since I pressed so lightly. So you would keep on moving on, either with the same color or a different color. Once you are all done with all your icicles, you're going to cut out your icicles and you're going to glue it onto construction paper. Now, if you're not the best at color cutting and you still have some of the white showing, all you have to do is just take whatever color marker is your construction paper and you're just going to fix it. Or whatever color you use to trace, just put it on the edge. What I had students do in the past too, for decoration, they have used silver Sharpie, they definitely use the white crayon, they use other types of crayons and markers to make that winter wonderland. Again, we want it to look like it's sparkly, we wanted to make it look like it just came out of a Frozen movie, or maybe part of a new wrapping paper for gift wrapping. Alright? Again, please look at any examples and look at mine if you don't know what to do. Have a nice day.